Welcome to Me, Myself, and I to the Joe Lockett Show. Oh my goodness. Welcome in all to the Joe Lockett Show. I am your host for today. Don't worry, he'll be in shortly. But I'm your host. You can call me Cliff. Shoot, at this point, you pretty much know what it is. We all know I go by nephew. Okay. So again, welcome in to the Joe Lockett Show. We got some stuff to get into, but that little sound bite at the beginning, don't worry. We come with nothing but foolishness on a Thursday because we ain't do it on Tuesday. We ain't do it on Messy Monday. We really ain't even do it on Wednesday, which is when we really get into it. I'm coming with the mess. All of these topics are completely by yours truly. We finna have some fun. One of those sound bites was from a TikTok that's been gaining steam. I forget the creator because I know there is an original creator to whoever it is that did actually add to the reel. So shouts out to y'all. But yeah, what happened if she say no at the altar? See, he love to bring up marriage and stuff like that, but we rarely ever tackle engagements or just the relationship ass point. I want to have fun with it. I want to play around with what if you got told no at the altar? How you process that? What do you do in response to that? How you gonna move? I would love to talk about that. Don't worry, old buddy will be in. Old man will be in soon. Those are one of the topics that I'm going to be pushing for today. There is another topic that I'll play later on in the show where it's explaining as far as in relationships, the idea and the story that you're pitched versus the reality of it. Shout out to the Mallory brothers. I subscribe to y'all on YouTube. Also, if you are watching on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, TikTok, eventually, and Instagram, make sure you do like, share. Don't be scared to drop a comment. We love that on the show. And yeah, go ahead and lock it in on the show. But without further ado, we do have some news to get into today. We got a few updates. We got a few breakers, and we got some funny news. Like I said, we finna have fun today. Everything is curated by yours truly. So without further ado, with that being said, I might as well get the tag in for how you know it's gonna go down. Let's get
so we'll go on with our live entertainment. Without further ado, here they are.
It's cliffhanger.
Love it. I just love it.
All righty. First, starting off the news, it's Breezy. Breezy is getting back on tour. Just tore off his new album 1111. It is a very, I would say, it's a really good. If you're looking for a summertime vibe for an album, 1111 is one of those. But Chris Brown usually does that. I mean, Chris Brown is gonna put you in a vibe anytime he come out. But the season for Chris Brown would normally be during the summer. So, hey, man, he coming out on his tour 11/11. I know this is he dropped the deluxe a few months ago. So this is a little overdue for me. I'm going to be honest. I would have thought he already was touring this. But his tour is starting to go off. If you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, literally, I guess he dancing on a spin wheel. I had never seen nobody do some stupid stuff like this. But this is Chris Brown we talking about here, so he finna make it an entertaining show. I'm sure it would be absolutely amazing. I can't wait to watch it. I'm pretty sure any Chris Breezy fan, I'm sure they can't wait to watch it. I'm looking forward to seeing this show because outside of the Meg and Glorilla touring, I don't know what else you would have to look for during the summer. I know the summertime is mainly summer and spring is mainly for festival season anyway. But a few of the festivals already passed. We already got on the other side to most of the festivals. And if somebody's not doing a tour, you're really quiet for the summer this year. Because I haven't heard anything else getting promoted, which is weird now that I think about it. But yeah, shout out to Chris Breezy 1111 tour. Can't wait to see how it goes. Can't wait to see the reception and the reviews on it. I'm sure it's going to be legendary, just like him. Next up on the docket, I know the old man is going to love this one. For grown folks only. Now, this is thank you for Shade Room for providing this type of news. But apparently, there is a restaurant in Missouri that has put an age restriction on who all is allowed in. I repeat, this restaurant in Missouri that goes by the name of Marvin's Pete. No, not the name of Marvin's Pete. They did not. Why did y'all not drop the freaking name of this place? That's crazy. But yes, the restaurant has an age restriction of 30 and up. If you're not 30 years old, you cannot come into this restaurant. They said age policy is to 30 plus women and 35 plus men. Oh, snap. So the women is the only ones that's able to get in here, and you squeaking by with 30. But if you ain't at least 35, don't even try to come to the door. We are not letting you in. This is crazy. But honestly, I can't blame y'all. Look, I'm 25. I got like what, 5 more years. I can ink out through. I feel like I can ink out through anyway. But yeah, I'll be there in about a few days, a few weeks. You feel me? I ain't got to worry about it that much. But if we talking about why you would even try to make an age restriction on a restaurant, I could think of a lot of reasons why. A lot of folks extra. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of folks were extra. A lot of folks extra. So I'm not too mad at the 30 and up restaurant. But I am interested to see what y'all views is on that. Drop it up in the chat. I can't wait to see how y'all are receptive to it, or if you're receptive to it, because I'm sure a lot of folks. Bliss Restro. All right, thank you. Shout out to Rachel on there. She dropped the name in the chat for me. Appreciate that. Yes, that is the name. I'm probably gonna butcher it. I'm probably gonna butcher it. Bliss. Look, check out Bliss over there in Missouri. I ain't even try, bro. I know I can't pronounce it. But shout out to the restaurant. I wouldn't mind going there in a few years. Something to look forward to. Hope the food good if I'm gonna be waiting that long. Like, don't make me wait that long, y'all mid. I'll say that. don't have me go to the restaurant and y'all ain't even over McDonald's and a Burger King burger. Y'all can't even satisfy me past a Milo's plate. Them 4 chicken fingers with the fry and honey mustard on the side. Please let me know. Let me know if y'all way better than that. If y'all not, and y'all just giving me some soul food, bro, I can go down the street to my soul food spot and get it brugged out. You feel me? But hopefully it's worth the wait. Next up. Next up in the news. Nah, I don't want to do that one just yet. I want to wait till he get in. There has been an update. If you were in yesterday, we talked about the breaking news with the black superintendent that was shoved off of the stage by a student's father during graduation, yada yada yada. That's making press and was making news almost in real time while we were doing the show. There seems to be a little bit more news to come out about that. Apparently there has been issue between the father and the superintendent regarding a whole manner of different things. Alleging back to how it is with pay raises or pay rates and compare the turnover on the staff. Again, all of this is real time, and they're still even doing the information now. But this has been confirmed information. The confirmed information has been around what the guy is alleging is pay scaling and turnover on the staff or on a job of wherever it is in the school system. My own opinion with that is, even if it is that doesn't want, if we're saying this is confirmed, which is the reason why the guy gave what it was. If we're saying that, this is not a reason for you to embarrass your daughter like that, in my opinion. But to each their own. Again, this is still breaking. It will still be more news to come out about it. You can best believe I will cover it so we can get more information on that. But hey, that is what it is on that. Next up, because apparently we can't just leave schools alone, because we got most stuff that was coming out, and this came out on my way home. This came out on my way home from yesterday. I don't know what y'all was on yesterday when it come to schools, but y'all wilding. So apparently a lady was taken into handcuffs and arrested from a middle school for distributing e-cigarettes and marijuana to the students. You hear me correctly. A Delaware County, Pennsylvania police force have arrested a woman for allegedly giving away e-cigarettes, marijuana to middle school students in her area. 26-year-old Kira Lee. Man, they gave you a bad mugshot. That is crazy. Kira Lee, Ms. Lee was taken into custody on Tuesday night after students in the Penwood Middle School reported that she was allegedly giving out cigarettes and marijuana. First off, for a crossing guard, you have to be down bad to be choosing this outcome. To middle schoolers, that's what we doing? Middle schoolers, you've got to be crazy. You've got to be wilding. And I'm not going to lie, they made sure that you looked crazy because your mugshot is terrible. I'm not even going to lie to you, your mugshot terrible. But you said e-cigarettes and marijuana is the way to go. Shoot, you thought regular cigarettes was just too bad, so you said electronics. Bro, what are you doing? You've got to be bugging. And then you said, hey, don't smoke cigarettes because you'll wind up like the one commercials where you're going to talk like that lady that had to put something to her neck. Don't use those. Use the electronic ones. But while you at it, you might as well take it from the earth. Trees are here for you and me. God put this here for you and me. Shout out to Smokey on Friday. She thought she was smoking on Friday. She was trying to get the hookup. That's the thing. She was trying to get the hookup. See, I read through this at this point. It is what it is. She need to go to jail. You should have never even tried to even think that this was going to be acceptable. True. And it sound bad, but I could have maybe saw a high school. You said middle school. So you're giving this out not just to 8th graders, but you're giving this out to the 7th and the 6th graders. The kids that just got out of elementary school. You say, here you go, bro. I have to imagine that it was more to this. They was doing you nice. You was actually trying to sell this stuff. Let's not play. You was down bad enough because you picked crossing guard as your job title, and you said, this ain't enough. Dude, they already not paying folks over there where the superintendent just got jacked up at. I might as well say, I'm going ahead and put this way right here. Buy me some little e-cigarettes, hit them all. Well, how much I bought that? All right, let me cut that in half. Have them pay by like $2-3. Send out a few, a little bag here, a little bag there. They gonna get it. They buy Curious George gummy snacks. They might as well go ahead and practice for when they go and get the gummy marijuana THC snacks. Like, what is your problem, bro? You couldn't have said anything more stupider today, or you couldn't have did anything more stupider today. So, hey, if you want to look at it like this, the joke of the day or the butt of every joke, that is you, Miss Lee, for distributing over there in middle school. You didn't even say I was gonna wait till they hit 18. That's crazy. Which is crazier because I think that's when it's legal for kids to even be allowed to do that. But hey, that's another story for another day with your government. Next up on the list. Some more updates. No. We just got doubt left. Now, last up on the list, Suki Hana. Oh, little freak herself. Yeah, I want to end off with this one because she surprised me. I honestly have a lot more respect for her. If you don't know who Suki Hana is, she is very known for being a rapper, but along the lines of the OnlyFans, take that how you will. And she's also a person that has very, very, very vulgar music. I'm not even gonna lie. Her and Sexy Red probably competes with each other. Sexy Red taking the cake right now because she's a little bit more popular. But the prelude to Sexy Red was Suki. Suki was that. Now, I will say to her credit, she has been taming it down a bit. And this is not the first time she addressed this. So I will leave it up to her to explain her reasoning on why it is I have a newfound respect for. Because after doing my research on it, I figured out that this is not the first time she has ever said this. And she's been very consistent on her take on this. So I'll let her go.
I'm in the crib, I'm getting lit with a joint.
Getting sexy.
Yeah,
You be getting in, man.
So
Shout out to Barstool.
I haven't seen it. Look, as soon as my daughter come around, it's like, don't listen to that. Lord Hill all day.
I'm the same way for mine.
day.
Say that music and just like hip hop is
How old is
I wouldn't let my baby.
How old is your daughter?
I don't want to say. I don't talk too much about my babies, but I got a few of them.
Fair enough. Right.
But what I will tell you is, I feel like kids should be kids, and just like I monitor who my kids listen to, I still wouldn't let my kids listen to me.
Right.
Maybe one day.
Shouts out to Suki Hana. I would not expect that. She said she wouldn't even let her kids listen to her. And me, myself, I heard some Suki. Not on purpose, but don't get me wrong. Suki, she on the edge of my type. But if I was trying to be risque. But to hear that from her, I'm like, all right, so you know what it is. And she said to herself, yo, hip-hop is a business. This is what I do to sell. This is how I make my money. And this is how I'm able to support my kids. But do I want my kids hearing all this craziness about this and you eating that and busting it open, booty hole brown? Do I want my kids doing that? No. This is a job. And this is just what happens to be their mama job. I don't want my nah, kill all that. So shout out to Suki Hana. You got a newfound respect for me. Now I only look at this as you doing it as a job. Hopefully you keep impressing. With that being said, that has been the entertainment news for today. If you enjoyed any of it, if you like it, if you got any other comments, please share them in the chat. I will read them.